Hey you guys, my name's Jeff. Welcome to the channel. If you've been here before, fantastic. Grab a seat and stay a while. And if you're new, welcome. Today's video is what makes a good trader. And this is based on something that I have learned from this book I've been reading, which is High Probability Trading by Marcel Link. I bought this last weekend, came from Amazon. Fantastic book. Let's get started. 1 is properly capitalized. Do you have enough money so that you're not trading hoping to get enough money together to pay your rent or buy food or clothing or any other essentials for life? 2, treats trading like a business, has a low tolerance for risk, trades only when the market provides an opportunity, can control emotions, has a trading plan, has a risk management plan, is incredibly disciplined, is focused, has back-tested his trading methodology. A trader who has a good chance at failure has any of the following attributes: is undercapitalized, lacks discipline, overtrades, does not understand the markets, rushes into trades, chases the market, is afraid of missing a move, is stubborn and marries a position or idea, misinterprets news, is always looking for home runs, lets losers get too big, takes winners prematurely, takes trading too lightly, takes large risks, and has little control of his emotions. So that is a lot to bite off and chew. But I think, and I mentioned this in another video, I think that having a plan and slowing down makes a lot of sense when you're thinking of investing the money that you got through your labors into the stock market. I think you need to have your mind right. You need to be clear and calm and have a plan. And I think one thing that's really helped me to slow down is keeping a trading journal. And that's where you write down all of your ideas, all of your thoughts, the stocks you want to buy, the prices you want to enter the trade, how long you intend to hold the trade, and all of those thoughts. And this author brings up a great idea at the beginning of this book. He writes, how to make money performing vascular surgery using household tools and kitchen utensils. I don't think people would read such a book with the expectation of being able to do open heart surgery out of their garages in their spare time. Yet people go into trading with little or no experience and expect to succeed just after reading a book or two. And I think there's a lot to be said for that. The traders that I've learned about and who have been really successful, especially in this book I've been reading here, Unknown Market Wizards, they've spent at least 10 years reading, learning, trial and error, documenting their winning trades, documenting their losing trades, and perfecting their process. So these are not people who became successful overnight. And if you think about it, to become a doctor, to become a surgeon, you have to spend at least between 6-7 years at the bare minimum and maybe 15 years with training and residency to actually be able to do complex surgeries. So that's just that field. So to think that you could become a really successful trader in just 2 or 3 years is really kind of foolish, and I think that's what that list hammers home. So in future videos, I'm going to be doing a deeper dive into some of these things outlined in that list. But just as a starter, I think that documenting any trade and your thoughts, feelings, and ideas before you get involved makes a lot of sense. Using just a simple notebook like this to write down what your plan is in advance is, I think, a phenomenal idea. And one of the best things, and I didn't mention this in a video I recently did, and I'm glad I thought to mention it now. One of the best things a trading journal can do for you is it slows you down. Because if you're taking the time to write down why you're about to buy a stock, It makes you think about what you're doing. It makes you have a business-like professional approach, and it really removes emotion from the process. And I've heard a statistic, something like 80 to 90% of people who day trade lose money. They just blow up. They're total disasters. And this makes sense, because why should people who read a book or two, do some research online, suddenly be able to get rich trading? It doesn't make any sense. But a lot of people have that expectation and rush into it. So taking the time, keeping a trading journal, and writing down your thoughts, if nothing else, it will slow you down so you don't rush into trades, so that you have a plan, not only about how you can profit from the trade, but also how you can reduce the amount of loss when you invariably will have losing trades that you enter. And one thing I've learned about this year, and I've incorporated into my animal donut Ando portfolio, is whenever I initiate or open an order and I start trading a stock, I go right in within a minute and I place a trailing stop loss order, which just tells my brokerage that if this stock declines by a certain amount, I've been choosing 20%, then just sell it. And this takes the emotion out, because I think in the past I've sometimes seen a stock that I've bought start to go down in price, and it will drop maybe 7%, and then a little later it will drop another 12%, and then it will drop 5%, and the whole time I'm kind of watching it, kind of side-eye, like, should I hold this? Should I buy more? Should I get out? But that thought process is not a definitive, structured plan. It's kind of an emotional reaction to what you see happening to your position. But if you have a plan going in, and that's where these trailing stop losses have really helped me, then it automatically happens that if the position is one where you had hoped it goes up, if in fact you wind up going down, the stock gets sold without you having to think about it. That's what I really like about having a plan to control my losses. Yes, this is a fantastic book. I recommend it. I think there's a lot that we can learn from books like this. So thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you like investing in stocks, especially small cap stocks, that's something I'm going to be discussing in future videos. Also, semiconductor stocks have really become a specialty of mine this year. So if you like learning about small caps and semiconductors and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I don't really have to tell them to do that. This has been a fantastic book. I've really enjoyed it. And if you want to learn more about trading, I also highly recommend Unknown Market Wizards. These two books are the last two that I've bought, and I've really had a fun time reading them. If you have not yet subscribed and you want to learn more about investing in small cap stocks and semiconductor stocks especially, then by all means subscribe to the channel. I will also be doing some deep dives into each of these books, just the key points, the takeaways that I found most useful in my own investing and trading experiences. So subscribe if you want to see some of those videos. And if you have not yet hit that like button, please do it. It's super helpful to the channel, and it will send this video out to other people like you who might really like learning some of these cool things about investing and trading. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.